Can we talk about Gooey? I've been dying to talk about Gooey. Gooey is a blue, long-tongued blob first seen in Kirby's Dream Land 2 as a placeholder for other animal friends. His role is expanded in Kirby's Dream Land 3, where summoning him costs you 2 hit points, but when controlled by the computer or a second player, Gooey's abilities are similar to Kirby's. He can swallow enemies using his long tongue, then either spit them out or copy their abilities. Gooey's tongue is also able to grab items in a way that Kirby can't, making him a valuable ally, especially when it comes to auto-scrolling stages where it's easy to miss those items. When he grows tiresome, Kirby can actually swallow Gooey again and reclaim those 2 hit points, but if Kirby has a copy ability or an animal friend recruited, he usually has to ditch them both in order to inhale again, making recalling Gooey kind of a chore. What I really want to talk about, and where Dreamland 3 finds a lot of its significance, is in the lore behind Gooey. According to the instruction booklet, Gooey is made of the same material as dark matter, but he doesn't have an evil spirit. In the same way that Kirby bosses materialize offshoots of themselves to aid in their battles against Kirby, Gooey appears to be an offshoot of Zero that developed a mind and personality of his own, one that is aligned pretty lawfully neutral. Gooey's just happy to be here fighting bad guys. But the fact that he has the ability to copy the powers of other creatures like Kirby carries with it some pretty heavy implications that Kirby and Dark Matter, Kirby and Zero, are also related. Further credence to this theory is given in later games, specifically Kirby's star allies, but Gooey might be the missing link on the straight line between Kirby and Zero, who, for all intents and purposes, are otherwise opposing forces. While Zero is fueled by destruction, hatred, darkness, and callousness, Kirby is powered by kindness, curiosity, leisure, and love, literally beating Zero and us over the head with it with the love stick in Kirby's Dream Land 3. To put Gooey more firmly in the middle of these two opposing forces, his appearance is closer to Dark Matter than it is to Kirby toward the end of Dreamland 3, and while he does have a copying ability of his own, it is a much more limited ability than Kirby's. But on the other side of that, Zero does not have a copy ability of its own, and rather imposes its own will and appearance onto others, with poor DDD being the best and most frequent example of this. This, to me, defines Kirby's copy ability as a byproduct of pure, concentrated empathy. Kirby absorbs, understands, and projects the best talents and abilities of those around him in a way that Zero can't. Inasmuch as the internet likes to have fun casting Kirby as an eldritch horror monster of devastation because of his inhale ability, it's what sets him as the polar magnetic opposite of Zero. Kirby exists in the Eastern doctrine of a balanced universe with evil and good represented in equal supply. It's why Kirby is always eating or sleeping when he's not saving Dreamland. It's because he's dormant. In the same way that happiness is a temporary state, so is Kirby. And the same can be said of sadness and, by affiliation, Zero. When one is out of balance, the other intervenes.
2 players, 2 sides. One is light, one is dark.
Therefore, Gooey, this blue blob with a giant tongue, is the true natural state of existence. He is the equanimity, neither fully Kirby nor fully Zero. Within Gooey is a balanced mind in the midst of chaos. Gooey is us at our most content. Within Gooey is a universe at peace.
He is the one.
So that's what I have to say about Gooey and, the nature of the unknowable universe. Sound off in the comments, let me know what you think, and if you have any theories about where Kirby and Zero might come from.